So I'm going to walk you through the Textback Management queue. This is a queue where orders will fall when a notary accepts an order automatically via text on their own. When the notary gets a text, they will get a link to click on. It'll take them to some of the order details, date and time, zip code, any other requested signing notes that might have been in the order that we want to highlight for them. And then they can either accept or bid. So if they're okay with the fee that it's going out at and they accept it, they will fall into this active Textbacks queue, which is found here on your side menu under Textback MGT, Textback Management, and then you have your active Textbacks here. So this is a queue designed to be used so if the notary accepts it, and it will always be notary assigned as well, as long as it's in here. Once they mark it as contact attempt or appointment confirmed, that means we know they're working on it. They've reached out to the borrower. It'll fall out of this queue. However, you never know. Sometimes notaries might press the wrong button and accept on accident, things like that. So that's why this was put in place, so that it's kind of a backup where you can see notaries that accepted via text that are still in notary assigned. You can kind of see the list here. You can see what status it's in. Obviously, it'll always say notary assigned, which team they might have fall under. The signer, you can click on the borrower's names here to pull up the order, just as always. You can see the customer, when the order was opened, appointment scheduled, when the appointment is for, the location. This is your notary information here. So these are your notaries. The time that has elapsed since they've accepted the order. And this here is what we're going to use to kind of mark our documentation on our correspondence with the notary. So generally speaking, this can be used. You can look at this list and you can kind of just follow up with the notaries and make sure they know they're assigned, that they're going to be working on the order if they're still a notary assigned here. So over here, you can see there's the button active and left voice message. These are the two things you can press based off of your conversation with the notary. So if I were going down this list, I would click on the borrower's name, pull up the order, go ahead and contact the notary using the number here, or you can even use the messaging queue here to follow up and make sure they know they're assigned to this order. Depending on whether you hear back from them or you speak to them directly and they say they've gotten the order, they're going to call the borrower, you can click it out. You can click this active right here, this active button, and it'll remove it from the list. On the alternative, if you contact you can't reach them, you leave them a voicemail, or maybe you send them a message, or you do both, you can click on left voice message here, and it'll kind of timestamp your attempt to contact them at that point in time. And it'll stay in this queue until it's either marked as contact attempt, appointment confirmed, or you speak to that notary and you know that they're aware that they're assigned and that they're going to contact the borrower, and you can click it out as active. So that's the Textback Management. Again, this is where a notary, an order will fall into if a notary accepts an order via text. Every single one of them will go in here if they accept an order via text. It'll be removed once they mark it as contact attempt, appointment confirmed, or you manually move it because you spoke to the notary or you know they're working on it.